What's up, troops? Just want to talk to you a little bit about shortcuts today, guys. What in your life are you taking shortcuts on? Because trust me, I was one of those guys that try to take shortcuts on everything. Bodybuilding, tests, homework, school, art projects. If I could get away with it, I would. It's a shitty quality I'm trying to get over. I'm learning now. There is no shortcuts. If you're constantly looking for shortcuts, dig deep down and try to find out why you're trying to make things easier for yourself, especially when it comes to your health and fitness. All right? And I'm not talking being efficient, right? I'm not talking being efficient. I'm not talking, how to make food and this and that. I'm talking shortcuts, true shortcuts. Are you a youngster and you're trying to get on the steroids or the SARMs quickly before your body's actually matured? Don't do it. I was there. I did that. My body broke down. I fucking crushed my nerve, my spine. One of my posts, I got my spine surgery on there. 4 vertebrae had to be fused and fucking all sorts of assortment of metals and shit. I'm trying to lift too heavy. I'm trying to do too much. I'm trying to look a certain way. For what? For ego. Why? Because I was being bullied. That was my excuse. I couldn't put it aside that people were calling me skinny and this and that. And you know what? When I look back at it now, it was jealousy. They were jealous. I was doing great in school. I was an A+ student. I was fucking kicking ass. I was great at artwork. But you know what? I wanted to be big. I wanted to be like everybody else. I had my own uniqueness and I fucking lost it. And I'm trying to find it now. My own uniqueness I had. Lost my confidence because of that. Because of bullies. And I know some of you might be there too. If I were to turn back the clock, I would change that and I would say, you know what? I'd come up with some stuff. Maybe like, maybe my legs are skinny, but have you seen my third leg? I bet you it's bigger than yours. I would have said shit like that. But I didn't know then what I know now, right? I didn't know then what I know now. And that shit hurt me a lot. And some of you guys might be going through some of that. And I feel for you. But don't lose track of what makes you you. I could have been great at wrestling at a light weight. I tried to get bigger and everybody else was taller and bigger than me. I wasn't, my bone structure wasn't, I was 250 pounds. I'm 5'10" maybe, right? I was 250 pounds. With a skinny ass frame. Way too big for me. I started getting a lot of health issues. You'll start to realize that something will happen and it'll wake you up. And it'll be like a slap in the face and it'll bring you back. It's not bad to regret things, guys. It's not bad. It's not, you don't got to go through life thinking, I'm thankful for everything I've fucking been through because it got me here. Who knows, you wouldn't still be here, right? I'm just saying, there's things you could be okay regretting. You could be okay with yourself. You could forgive yourself, right? With it. And learn from it, right? I talk to my therapist about this all the time. It's important to just go after what you want, understanding it's for you, not for anybody else, not to try to win over anybody, get opinions, build that confidence. You are unique in your own way. I wish I would have stayed thin. I'd have been jacked, ripped, fought in my weight class in wrestling, been the exact perfect me. Now I'm trying to find that now. I'm trying to slim down. I'm trying to find myself. I want you guys to be going through that kind of shit, man. It's tough. It's tough on the mind. It's definitely tough on the body if it's a body dysmorphia thing that you're going on. You might be starving yourself. You might be at that other end of the spectrum, feeling big, overweight. Be who you are. You can still be a monster. You can still be the best you possible. Overweight, underweight, at weight, who cares? But as soon as you start letting other people's opinions form what you think about yourself, you lost. It's a losing battle. And you're going to be in your head for a long time over it. It took me 2 years, therapy, 21 shock therapy sessions. Yeah, if you don't know shock therapy, I talked about it in a previous post, but I've had 21 sessions of shock therapy. I was in a psychiatric ward after I got out of the military for about 3 months. I lived there in a psych ward. I've lived in actual psych wards twice in my life. I've been to many therapy sessions, many group sessions. Fitness has helped, and I want to bring fitness back into, mental health and wellness within, building your wellness within. I like that term. I can't remember the name of the person that said that to me earlier, but I'll make sure to tag you in this because I do like that, building that wellness within. But when it comes down to it, happiness will be based on one thing. You being you. You are fucking amazing. You are special. Exactly how you are. Yeah, you could improve. Not saying that. But you got characteristics about you nobody else has. Don't try to change those. The more you own up to them, the more you own up to those fucking things, like I said about my third leg, the more you own up to it, the stronger you'll be, the more you'll overcome it, the more that'll be below you. And you'll be like, why are you making fun of me, man? Like, it shows me more about you than it does me. Making fun of my skinny ankles, making fun of, what's wrong with you? Anyways, guys, I just want you to be true to yourself. You might be a youngster hearing this, one of my young athletes. You might be one of the, in your 40s like I am, anywhere in between, over, whatever. It's never too late. It's never too late. If you find yourself with a toxic mindset, you're having a hard time getting to sleep at night, worried, don't like waking up in the morning, worried, I need you to change that about yourself. I need you to get back to you. Follow my journey. I'll show you how. Strive with OCs.